All right, this clip was making the rounds on Twitter.com, and I'm going to give this a play. This is the Health and Human Services SEC, Xavier Becerra, on Meet the Press, talking about the Supreme Court. And we can be under the impression that this is like a little bit of a proxy for what the Biden administration's official stance is. I want to play this, and then we'll discuss.
You've been spending some days finding and trying to find new avenues. Is there any avenue you found that can actually expand abortion rights in places that it's going to be taken away?
Chuck, if you look at our laws and the way we administer them, when the Supreme Court speaks, unless we're all going to say that the word of the Supreme Court will no longer have value, we have to heed the word of the Supreme Court.
So, I mean, that's the thing about this, like, talking point that's crazy, is that, like, if you think to yourself, who are the most popular presidents in American history? Now, some people would say George Washington, but that doesn't count. He's the first president, right? So that doesn't count. So you ask yourself, who are the most popular presidents in American history? Lincoln, FDR. Both of them literally did that. They literally said, yeah, what the Supreme Court's saying, fuck it, I don't care. The Supreme Court said that black people aren't, or black, I guess, creatures, I don't know what the fuck, aren't people and they'll never be people. Lincoln was like, fuck that. Emancipation Proclamation, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Right? FDR also, during FDR's terms, right, the Supreme Court was like, Social Security, nah, not gonna happen, unconstitutional. FDR was like, no, it is constitutional and you're gonna shut the fuck up. And what did they do? They shut the fuck up. Remind me, are black people still in slavery? Last time I checked. I mean, look at the prisons in this country. But, typically, as we're taught in school, right, black people are not enslaved in the same way that they were in the 19th century. And last time I checked, ask your grandma, they might be getting a Social Security check. So if the Supreme Court is able to say black human beings are not people, and yet now they are, right, and the Supreme Court's able to say Social Security is unconstitutional, and now Social Security is happening everywhere. What happened, right? Those presidents basically said, go fuck yourself. That decision fucking sucks. Fuck you. That's what and they are the most popular presidents in American history. I don't know what to say. Like, Biden, there were all these articles floating around during, like, the 2020 election and, like, during, like, the inauguration, like, month of 2021 and, like, the month after that. Where, like, is Biden the new FDR? Is Biden the new FDR? Biden could have been the new FDR. Biden could have been the third most popular president in American history if he wanted to. He had all the unique crises. He could have ended the pandemic. Instead, he chose to cover it up. He could have fought back against corporate price gouging and inflation. Instead, he just chose to, like, blame it all on stimulus checks. Right? He could have, I don't know, invoked the 14th Amendment, Section 3, gotten rid of these stupid insurrectionist Republicans. Instead, he said maybe the fever will break. So every step of the way, Joe Biden has failed. He's a failure. He's a loser. It's just plain and simple. He's a loser. Right? And so what should Joe Biden do right now? What Joe Biden should do is say, fuck that Supreme Court. We're going to pack that bitch. That's it. That's all you need to do.
And so we will continue to find every avenue possible to make sure women have access to the care that they need, including abortion care.
Let's talk about...
That's like the fucking, we will do everything possible? Like what? Everything possible? Like what? What do you do? We're going to do everything possible. Oh, what are you going to do? Everything possible. Well, what's possible? Everything possible. Well, what is on that list? Everything. Possible. What? It doesn't mean anything. You might as well be saying, like, you're going to fucking do jumping jacks to fucking give people access to abortion care. What's that going to do? I don't know, but it's more specific than everything possible.
One of the proposals that was out there that got shot down pretty quickly, it was something that a couple of Democrats called for, including Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, which is maybe temporary clinics on federal land. Fight it in the court, let the courts say no, and instead try it. Did you guys look into this at all?
I think we're continuing to explore everything that's out there. The difficulty is that simply because it's an idea doesn't mean it can go out into practice.
I'm telling y'all, these people, these are the dumbest motherfuckers on planet Earth. I mean, I'm serious with you. The Biden administration is chock full of the dumbest motherfuckers on planet Earth. So he's asked the question, why don't you just do it and let the courts fight it out? But while the courts are fighting it out, you'd be doing something brave and noble for people that need help, and that would help people, and that would show people that, hey, maybe Democrats are fucking serious. Instead, let's play this again. This is like legend. This is Kamala Harris tier garbage.
I think we're continuing to explore everything that's out there.
So we're going to do everything possible. Oh, what about doing this? I think we're going to continue to explore everything that's out there. Oh, you're going out there? Out where? And you're going to explore it? What? Are we playing Minecraft, motherfucker? Like, what are you talking about? Like people's lives are in the balance.
The difficulty is that simply because it's an idea doesn't mean it can go out into practice. And so what we want to make sure is we can put things out into practice, because you have people who are right now in need of abortion care services. So we're going to do what we can to give.
Okay, so just because it's an idea doesn't mean you can put it into practice. That I agree with. But again, the idea, in this case, is to build abortion clinics on federal land. It's federal land. It's federal land, motherfucker. Like, we didn't suggest launching a spaceship into an asteroid and bringing down the asteroid onto planet Earth to mine its fucking, like, you know, precious metal deposits and then use that to pay for people's travel to go to California to get an abortion. We didn't say that. That would be a stupid fucking idea. That would be out there. That doesn't mean it should be implemented. But this is a pretty basic fucking idea. And also, alright, you say no, great. Come up with another alternative.
Give people something as quickly as we can. Even if it may not be everything they like, we want to make sure we're providing everything we can.
Again, everything they can. And it's also like everything that they like. Like, I'm going to play this part again.
In need of abortion care services. So we're going to do what we can to give people something as quickly as we can. Even if it may not be everything they like.
Everything they like. As if it's like, oh, I want to go to Toys R Us. Does Toys R Us still exist anymore? I don't know. I want to go to Toys R Us and get some fucking, you know, trading cards and some fucking, like, Beanie Babies. Like, no. This isn't a like. Oh, I want to go, you know, look at the TV guide or whatever and see what's on television to see if my favorite show is going to be on tonight. This isn't like, you know, oh, I'm going to do the Twilight Zone 4th of July marathon. That's like, no, this isn't about liking things, motherfucker. This is about providing people healthcare that they fucking need to live. This isn't about like, oh, what do you like? What kind of music do you like? What kind of movies do you like? No. This is about like, oh, are you able to go to a doctor? Yes. You live? No. You die. It's that simple. These motherfuckers, man, they're dumb as hell. Again, Biden's clown car cabinet, dumb as fuck. They're so fucking stupid. They're useless. Stupid fucking morons. All of them. Stupid, useless fucking morons. Fuck. It's that simple. Xavier Becerra, go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna turn my AC on real quick.